Hello, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. This is me back at you again this week, and sorry for missing last week. It was a bit of a move, and I only got internet hooked up about late last night, so I did see the episode. I didn't have a chance to make the video, and I thought it was kind of a moot point because the episode was sort of meh. That's pretty much my whole review for it. This episode, however, this is Supernatural Season 13, Episode 9, The Bad Place, that I'm going to be talking about with you guys tonight. It is bloody fantastic. The only thing that I really didn't like about the episode, I think, was the fact that it didn't have Castiel in it. Pretty much, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna kick it off with the artist in the beginning. Now, I am from Canada, Vancouver, where we have a very active population of native people from Aboriginal backgrounds and such, and we have a thriving art culture, and I really just loved seeing the representation of that, the Dreamwalkers and the native beliefs and that representation there. I myself grew up quite heavily in that culture and that background, so it was really nice to see. I like the new characters that were introduced. Even the guy in the beginning who ended up dying, I wish he didn't, because I wanted to hear more about his story and his dream walks and how he painted to represent that. And I mean, the struggle of the starving artist, and just there was so much there to tell. I thought he was a very rich character. I really enjoyed it. And the new character they introduced, is it Kea? She's pretty awesome too. I'm pretty excited to have her on board with our Wayward Sisters. Um, she's confused as she would be anybody that's first coming into the supernatural world, apart from just her own spiritual experiences or nightmares, if that's what you want to call it. Dean, Jack, and Sam reunited is pretty fantastic. I do find it a little bit unbelievable that they would have called Cass right away after finding Jack. I do think that's a gigantic plot hole. But apart from that, I really like Dean's interactions with Jack. I like Sam's interactions with Dean, with Jack, if you will. Sam is being positive in the representation of that. I think Dean is being more true to himself as a hunter and as a killer. When he had to force her into the car with the gun, I thought that, wow, like, some people might say that's out of character for Dean, but I don't think so. Dean has been more and more aware of his darker side, of his darker tendencies of violence since the Mark of Cain, and I think he's just come to accept that more of himself, especially when he was fighting alongside with Mary. So the fact that he has started pulling those tricks out of the bag, I really don't think it's out of character. I think that's more character development. I think he's more accepting of that part of himself. He's not going kamikaze Dean, but he's also acknowledged, like, he's not running away from his darker side either. So I think that's a bit of character growth that has happened, and I like the re-entrance of Patience. I'm excited to see Jody. I'm excited to see the Wayward Sisters come along. Very excited for all of that. What I didn't okay, you'll have to forgive me on this one. But I found that ending to be straight up stolen out of fan fiction, because I think they're maybe reaching for storylines at this point, but I know that there are amazing opportunities to be had with the whole multi-dimensions type thing. However, when Dean had the mark of Cain, or was it, yeah, the mark of Cain, and he killed Death, and they were talking about sending him into space again, something straight out of fanfic. Now this ending where they got sent to an alternate dimension with dinosaurs and Neanderthals and Cro-Magnon and, you know, I'm early bipedal hominids. You know, just this is again straight out of fanfic. I mean, come on. Like, I had to giggle snort at that. Like, really? 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 I mean, oh, great. We got dinosaurs now, so that's happening. I just want Cass back. I just want Cass back. I mean, come on. He's got, you know, they got the boy now. They got Jack, so bring Cass back. Get him out of that damn prison. And did you notice that every phone call with Cass is now had between Sam and Cass? It's Cass, not Cass, but, you know. Sorry, my TV makes noises once in a while. It's actually my computer. But yeah, like, not between Dean and Cass anymore, because Dean would notice when something's off a little bit more than Sam would. So now all the conversations are between Sam and Cass, so that there's no red flags, right? Anyway, hi baby, hi. Hello. Anyway, so that's my lame ass review. It is basically covering everything you've already seen with your own two eyes. I'm sure I'm missing a lot. I've had quite the week with the move, and I have final exams on Monday, so I am exhausted and stressed. So I'm gonna end this one early, but yeah. It's, as always, contains spoilers, and if you don't know that about an episode review, I mean, maybe you shouldn't be on YouTube. Maybe not. But, hey, here it is. Here I am. This is my lame ass review from me to you, with everything you've already seen with your own two eyes, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, that's about it from me. Lucy says goodnight. And, dinosaurs. Okay, you guys have an awesome one. I mean, it was a good episode, and I'm excited for Wayward Sisters, but come on, dinosaurs? Alright. Bye, my lovelies.